Alright, so now we'll be reading the prologue. Um, it's barely over 1,000 words. It's very short, so let's go ahead. Prologue of Pip Bucks and Cutie Marks. If I'm going to tell you about the adventure of my life, explain how I got to this place and with these people, and why I did what I'm going to do next, I should probably start by explaining a little bit about Pip Bucks. What is a Pip Buck? A pip buck is a device worn on the foreleg just above the hoof, issued to every pony in a stable when they become old enough to start work. A blending of unicorn pony magic and science, your pip buck will keep a constant measure of your health and even help administer helping policies and other medicine, track and organize everything in your saddle packs, assist in repairs, and keep all manner of notes and maps available at a hoof tap. Plus, it allows you to listen to the stable broadcast whenever you would like it, as it can tune into and decrypt just about any radio frequency. And that's not all. A pony's pip buck generates an EFS, eyes forward sparkle, that will indicate direction to help gauge whether the ponies or creatures around you are hostile. And perhaps more impressively, a pip buck can magically aid you in a fight for brief periods of time through the SATS, Stable Tech Arcane Targeting spell. Oh, and a feature not to be forgotten, it can keep track of the location of tagged objects or people, including the wearers of other pip bucks. So if a pony somehow got lost, don't ask me how you could get lost in a stable, but it does happen on occasion. Any pony who knew the last lost pony's tag could find him instantly. It can even be made to glow like a lamp. So yes, pip bucks really are a testament to unicorn power arcane science. And yes, having a pip buck is a big advantage. So with how wonderful and miraculous all that just sounded, it's hard to impress upon ponies who never lived in a stable just how ordinary, how pedestrian a pip buck was in the eyes of the ponies living in stable 2. And why I was disappointed to have one as my cutie mark. Every pony in stable 2 had a pip buck. All that stuff I mentioned? Most ponies don't even use half of that. They just use it to tune into the stable broadcast, listen to the sweet, sweet voice of Velvet Remedy in the evenings or the latest school singing competitions during the day. The stable had 2 soccer leagues, one which allowed SATS and one which prohibited it. Otherwise, most ponies paid their pip bucks almost no attention at all. The overmare issues each pony their own pip bucks on the day of the cutie mark party, usually a day or 2 after you get the mark on your flanks that tells every pony that makes you special, what you're designed to be good at. Once it shows, the overmare knows what work to assign you. You know your place in the stable. So no, I was not thrilled that what made me special was something that every pony had, which was a lot like being told I wasn't special at all. Sure, getting a pip buck as my cutie mark would have meant I was destined to become an awesome pip buck repair failure or something, but in reality it was like getting a cutie mark of a cutie mark. So, this is a girl, so I guess I should change up her voice a little bit. Didn't help that I was the last pony to get her cutie mark. Not surprising in retrospect. Kinda tough to find what you're supposed to be good at when you're supposed to be good at is something you don't get until you found what you're supposed to be good at. So I tried everything. I even tried to invent new things. As a unicorn pony myself, my innate magics allowed me a level of fine manipulation that Earth ponies don't enjoy. Any pony can hold a key in their teeth and open a lock, but using multiple tools in a very delicate operation? That requires precision levitation. So I decided to learn to pick locks with a bobby pin and screwdriver, and I was even getting pretty good at it. Fortunately, it didn't give me my cutie mark. It just got me into trouble. I even, to my humiliation, went through the CAT, cutie mark aptitude test, in the hopes it would guide me to what made me special. But no, my CAT was utterly average, with only marginally higher scores in a couple areas, indicating that I might be suited for work as a pip buck technician or a stable loyalty inspector. 2 options, I should note, that were less impressive when you consider that it was generally expected that unicorn ponies would go into either technical or administrative work. That is, except the unicorn ponies who are natural artists, like Velvet Remedy. As I said before, our inherent magic allows us the sort of fine manipulation that technical work demands. Likewise, the overmare and her government were always unicorn ponies. It is the overmare's unicorn magic, after all, that creates the false sunlight used to grow our underground apple orchard. And while our apples might not look like the most beautiful red things in the old books, they are what keeps us alive. It was because of that they let me try my hooves at both positions that I gained the cross as a pip buck before I received my own. Otherwise I might never have gotten my cutie mark. Oh, my name is Little Pip. Go figure. I was given the name because I was the youngest and the smallest. Even my mother had the good sense not to call me Pipsqueak. Not that I don't love her, but when a filly's cutie mark is a glass of hard apple cider. Anyway, funny how names like that turn out sometimes. Pleased to meet you. Here's my story.
Stop.
we're done, at least for this story. We'll come back to it later. I've heard that little Pip is supposed to have a British accent. I can't do that, especially in a female voice, so don't expect it. If you want it, sorry, you're not going to get it. Boo-hoo, go somewhere else. The next chapter is not even 3,000 words. I mean, there's some long chapters and there's some short ones, so it's varied. With that in mind, I'm going to go read more of Know Your Mare because I love that. So, yeah, also, is the audio sounding good? I use the noise removal effect in Audacity, like Elwolf pointed out to me to use. Does it sound good? Can you guys hear no background noise? Let me know in the comments, or just let me know somehow, because I'd like to know. Okay, bye.